There are people who don't smoke or drink to relieve stress. Instead, they play cricket. Some spend their week working hard, just waiting for that one weekend to play their favorite sport and sleep with a peaceful mind. Cricket is a sport worshipped in countries like India, England and Australia, but ever wondered where it all began? Cricket was first played as a children's game in 16th century England. The world's first official cricket ground is Lord's Cricket Ground in London, established in 1814. It's often referred to as the Mecca of cricket. India started playing cricket during British rule. The first ever recorded match on Indian soil was played in 1721 by British sailors in Gujarat. India played its first official test match in 1932 at Lord's against England, becoming the sixth test-playing nation. The ODI format was introduced in 1971. India lifted its first ODI World Cup in 1983, changing the sport forever in the subcontinent. The T20 format was introduced in 2003 and the format exploded in popularity after India won the inaugural T20 World Cup in 2007. So, cricket has three main departments: batting, bowling and fielding. Let's talk about batting. Once you learn the basics like how to block, drive, punch, cut, pull, hook and sweep, it all comes down to reflexes. Reflexes are the involuntary muscle reactions triggered by your brain when you are influenced by a stimulus. So, stimulus is the ball and your reflexes are the shots you play after your brain recognizes the line and length of the delivery. We often say Rohit Sharma has a lot of time to play his shots and makes it look so easy. But what does that really mean? It means Rohit's brain picks up the line and length of the ball faster than most players. His brain then quickly decides which shot to play and sends signals to his muscles faster, giving him more time to execute the shot with ease. We often hear people say, "He timed it beautifully." But what does timing actually mean? Let's take an example. Imagine the bowler bowls a slower ball. If the batsman doesn't read it well and swings early, he may either miss it completely or even get bowled. But if the batsman reads it correctly, he'll add that extra waiting time, adjust his shot and ensure the ball meets the sweet spot of the bat, which is generally in the lower half of the blade. So how do you become your version of Rohit Sharma? And the only answer is practice. Yes. Reflexes develop with consistent practice. Over time, this leads to something called muscle memory, where your body reacts automatically, without conscious thought. Now let's talk about the other department, bowling. When you can just stand and throw the ball fast or spin it with your wrist, why was fast bowling or spin bowling even invented? Why run and waste your energy when you can just throw the ball at 140 km per hour? Anyone can do that, right? Literally, any madman with a stone in his hand can throw it hard. But doing that repeatedly, without technique or rhythm, will injure your shoulder or arm, and one day you can no more raise your arm. When you run and generate momentum, you are using your entire body, which includes legs, core, back and shoulders, to transfer energy into the ball. This makes it more sustainable and reduces the risk of permanent injuries. In this way, you are not just throwing, you are actually bowling. Same logic applies to spin. Anyone can just twist their wrist and spin the ball. So, to preserve the spirit and fairness of the game, a rule was introduced where a bowler's arm must not bend more than 15 degrees during delivery. This ensures the bowler doesn't just throw the ball, which would be illegal, but actually bowls with control and skill. So what does a bowler need? We discussed how reflexes and muscle memory are key for batters. But for bowlers? There are two things that matter the most. 1. Fitness. Especially for fast bowlers. You need strong legs, back and shoulders to bowl consistently without breaking down. 2. Control. After a few weeks of practice, many can bowl fast or spin the ball. But what separates the greats is the ability to bowl wherever and whenever they want, to make life difficult for a batsman. It comes with lots of practice. One important aspect that can make you a great fast bowler is mind reading or tactics. This is the most important part for both fast bowlers and spinners. You must study the batsman. What are his favorite shots? What are his weaknesses? What is he expecting, and then do the exact opposite. For example, if he's strong on the leg side, keep it outside off. If he struggles with short balls, ball short, but set a field for it. And if that doesn't work, bluff him. Set the field for a short ball, then ball a yorker. Coming to the last department, fielding. Fielding is often underrated and not talked about much, but the saying, catches win matches, is absolutely true. A bowler can take a wicket without any fielder's help in the form of balled or LBW, but do you know the percentages? Catches account for around 55%. Runouts make up around 3 to 5%. So more than half the wickets in any given match rely on fielding and mostly catches. That's massive, isn't it? Now imagine this. A bowler creates a chance, but the fielder drops the catch. This not only demoralizes the bowler but also gives the batsman a second life. A good batsman will make you pay for that mistake and might even turn the game around. So yes, fielding can make or break matches. So, how to become a good fielder? Some people are naturally gifted, they have excellent hand-eye coordination and can grab the ball effortlessly. But for the rest of us? It's not rocket science. Just like bowling or batting, fielding can be mastered with practice. A fielder needs fitness and flexibility. He needs a fit and agile body that allows them to dive, jump, run quickly and change direction in a flash. Focus is the most important quality for a fielder. You might not get a ball towards you for several overs, but you must be alert for that one crucial moment. If you are mentally distracted, you'll react late and the opportunity is gone. Especially for slip fielders and wicket-keepers, reaction time is everything. The ball can travel from bat to hand in less than half a second and you must react instantly. This kind of sharp reflex comes only with practice, drills and the muscle memory built over time. If the bowler is the gun, then the fielder is the trigger, and without a trigger, the gun is useless. The final level. Once both batters and bowlers reach a certain level of skill, it's no longer just about technique, it becomes a mental game. Especially in T20 cricket, where every ball counts, you need to analyze the batsman's intent, adapt your strategy and execute your plan under pressure. When the batsman is in form and scoring at a high strike rate, you can't just bowl blindly. You have to take a moment, think and deliver with a plan. Cricket is more than a game, it's a blend of skill, strategy and spirit. Like, share and subscribe for more. Until next time, stay passionate. Jai Hind.